And now, I would love to invite to the stage Mr. Wang, the developer lead and CPM at Achain. Mr. Wang, please welcome on stage.
Hello, Eddie. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
I just saw a very nice show behind the stage and make me heart bang bang bang. Very exciting. And it's my first time to join such a summit. Very good, very good. And I'm looking forward to share everyone shows share things to each other. Very enough, I think. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this really big show, really big BlockShow. Yeah.
We started with the show, and believe me, it will be a real show.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Wang will be the first speaker for today, and he will be talking about making shared economy efficient using blockchain. Of course, we are because of blockchain here, right? And P2P transaction networks. Thank you, Mr. Wang. The stage is yours.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Morning, everyone. How are you today? Yeah, I'm very glad to be here, and I'd like to introduce myself briefly. My name is Eric, and I am the partner and chief product officer of Achain. Achain is a public chain platform started from 2015, and which is located at Singapore, and with more than 2 million community members and with more than 120 smart contracts on it. Last year, we launched the main network and completed the open source. And this year, the last quarter, we just finished the stage 1 of our roadmap as our plan. So today, I want to share such a topic. Make sharing economy efficient with blockchain. And I will show you what Achain think about it and what's the solutions. Right. Okay, today, people love to share lots of things since we don't have to occupy and not frequently used. Why? I think that's 2 reasons. One is about money, because everyone thinks it's not easy to everyone to earn money. And the next reason, I think, is time. After your payment, you have to keep it, clean it, and fix it. About 4 years ago, I bought a cleaning robot from Amazon, and I had to clean it every 3 weeks. And recently, I bought a new linear battery to replace a bad one. So, more things you occupy, more time and money you have to spend. Both of them are very scarce, so buy is not suitable for today's life, gradually. People prefer to share. So this picture shows a lot of things we are sharing right now. The vehicle, house, and baby toys. And I also saw the Chinese model, the Chinese product, the mobile, and the old iPhone is around the street. Yeah. And what exactly the sharing economy is, I found an answer on the internet. The sharing economy is an economic model often defined as a peer-to-peer based activity of acquiring, providing, and sharing access to goods and services that are facilitated by communities based online platform. Very interesting. I found another point of view. For example, the Harvard Business Review. It suggests that the correct word for the sharing economy is access economy. The reason is when sharing the market, when a company is an intermediary between consumers who don't know each other, that's no longer sharing at more. I think that makes sense. But today, I'm not going to talk about the definition of sharing economy. I'm going to talk about the key factor which impacts such an economic model, the intermediary. So let's go further to the intermediary. From the good side, the intermediary is composed of professional individuals and institutes. You spend money and they save your time. But from the bad side, they may possibly use your privacy data, exchange money, or even seriously, they might falsify your data without your agreement. That could happen. Afterwards, they are a group of smart people. So back to the blockchain. The blockchain gives us a distributed and neutral network with hope of distributed ledger, consensus agreement, and sorry, I forgot it. With hope of these two things, we can achieve a right distributed collaborative relationship network. Although the miners or agents are playing a role as a witness or someone like an intermediary, but that's okay. That is a rule in the blockchain world, and they will do the right thing to get a reward. So that's blockchain. Blockchain 2. With blockchain, people can get more rights, especially the rights to tell us what belongs to you. However, there are two issues left before we utilize such technology to build the infrastructure of sharing economy, the performance and the data exchange. Firstly, the performance. Compared with the centralized system, blockchain is not superior in performance. The BTC is 7 TPS, the Ethereum is about 17 TPS, and the Achain can go further to reach 1,000 TPS, but that's not enough. The traditional centralized system can easily reach million TPS. If you put all the apps inside a single blockchain, I don't think that's a great idea. Secondly, the data exchange. A reputation system or a credit system should be considered before rebuilding a sharing economy application, because we have to know who should be trusted. That will need a lot of data. Data coming from banks, merchants, and Telegram operators. That's a lot of data, so single blockchain cannot get it. So next, I will talking about the solutions about Achain, how to fix it, not only to the problems of performance, but also the data exchange. Last year, we released the roadmaps, which including 3 stages: the Singularity, the Galaxy, and the Cosmos. And we just finished the stage 1 and are devoting to the stage 2. The Singularity, the goal of Singularity is to make a secure and a stable network. It's a basic network. And to go further, in the stage of Galaxy, we proposed a BaaS platform to allow any individuals or any institutes to build their own dApps on their own network. At that time, numbers of networks will be launched to satisfy all kinds of business demands, all of which are independent and parallel. So each network has different requirements of performance and carries different user case and user data. The advantage of this design is to isolate the interference between networks and fully satisfy the performance requirements. In stage 3, the customers, we proposed VEP to realize data interconnection. The full name of VEP is called Value Exchange Protocol. It can achieve a data bridge among those networks, including the non-blockchain networks. The principle of VEP is similar to a higher level consensus agreement. Both stage 2 and stage 3 are highly correlated, so we decided to implement at the same time. Both of them will be completed at the end of this year. So, in other words, the blockchain is a potential technology to change the future. The Bitcoin has successfully demonstrated that the possibility of global collaboration. So did the IMBNB. Such a technology and such an application has a common. Besides the two issues I just mentioned, the performance and the data exchange, the blockchain can also promote the payment system. And I believe in the future, we will have a more secure and more efficient sharing economy application. So finally, I'd like to show the Achain's view. To build a boundless reality. So that's all since I'm talking today. Thank you for your time, and thank you very much.